Hello. Good night, everyone. Welcome back to the Odyssey Podcast. Of course, with your girl Word. I am back in the building. I'm not gonna be here too long, just because I have to get ready to head out to go to work. But I definitely wanted to drop in. Y'all could tell I've been pushing back my lives. Jesus, I've been pushing back my lives so much because trust and believe me, every time I'm supposed to jump on live, something happens. But neither here or there. I came through because it's something that came across my desk, y'all. And as you can see, for those of you who are not familiar with African Bambaataa is a DJ from way back in the days. He's under the Zulu Nation, and he had a lot of allegations that was put on him for child molestation on young boys. And it's crazy because, like, let's say I would say my video is maybe 2 years old. I actually spoke on African Bambaataa and actually did a breakdown, and during that time it was crazy because him and Hassan Campbell were like back and forth and futile because Hassan Campbell exposed the fact that African Bambaataa violated him as a child and made him do inappropriate things. So now, fast forward 2024, it's crazy because it wasn't only Hassan Campbell that made these allegations, it was a few other young men that made these allegations against African Bambaataa. And one of those gentlemen, besides Hassan Campbell, was named Donald Savage. Now, recently, as you guys can see that I put up on my video, African Bambaataa and this dude, uh, Ronald Savage. Now, Ronald Savage is one of the accusers that went through a whole bunch of interviews and spoke on the things that African Bambaataa did to him when he was a young boy. So now to see them together, you would say they are reunited pretty much. You see them together and it's at the Zulu Nation Family Day. It's kind of like weird. Now, I just want to know, and you guys can leave the comments in the comment section. Do you feel like this man, Ronald Savage, got paid off to be able to look the other way? And do you also feel like when you are a victim of molestation, per se, and you've gone through it, and you reach a particular time and stage in your life to where you are gonna fight, but you're just gonna fight in a different way? Now, y'all, I'll be real with you. I feel like for myself, no amount of money, if he was offered any money, because I'm not saying that it's true he was offered money, but if he was offered money to look the other way and reunite and take a picture with this man, like if he wasn't being violated for many years by the same man that he's standing in the picture with, it just is beyond me. Like, you're not gonna do some fucked up shit like that to me and expect me to sit there and be in a picture with you and turn in the other cheek like if me and you was good and you did what you did. Every time I fucking see your face, I'm going to remember what you did. And Lord knows, hopefully I ain't fitting to take off your face when I see your face based on all the traumatic trauma you put me through as a young man or even a young lady, just a child, period. Like, it's just fucking, it's beyond me. And then, mind you, this, oh God, this sicko is there at a family, Zulu Nation Family Day with a bunch of kids and families and all that shit. I don't even think he needed to be there or be in attendance. They should have been struck him long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? From anything, especially from the Zulu Nation, it's just crazy to me. He's around all these children and people want to take pictures. Like what? Like what? He's already tarnished. I don't care what he did, what he brought to the table as far as the DJing and the music scene and all of that. That for me is all taken away behind the shit that he was fucking doing. You were molesting young boys. Come on. What, like, are you kidding me? And I don't put it past nobody if you can sit there and molest other people's children that you ain't gonna molest your own. But I just don't. For me, I want to know, like, what was the inner thinking for Ronald Savage. And let's make this quite clear. I can't tell um a survivor per se, because that's how he did a lot of his interviews that he did. That's how he perceived himself as a survivor. You know what I'm saying? So as a survivor, I really and truly um can't tell you how to fight, but I definitely would want to tap into your psyche. And I want to know, at that moment that you guys took that picture, how were you feeling? Like, was that legit a genuine picture, or um did you find it within yourself to forgive African Bambaataa for what he did? Like, let's figure it out. Oh my goodness. Okay. So guys, give me a minute. As you know, you hold on, Zuri. Mommy is going to actually cut off the live right now. This is the Odyssey podcast with your girl Word. Yes, I'm back in the building, and I will be back. Could you guys give me 1 second? 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yes, guys, people are very weird. Forgive me. I have a 2-year old, so unfortunately, she's very bold with her mouth when it comes down to, oh, mommy, I need you to clean me. She ain't gonna say it like that, y'all. But some people on this internet is so sick that they'll misinterpret a lot of shit. But anyhow, guys, for me personally, I definitely just had in my mind, like, yo, I wonder what he was thinking at that very moment taking that picture. Like, what was his mindset? And did it trigger any feelings? And did he just do it to portray a front? Or was it to the point where he's like, you know what? It happened to me years ago and I have forgiven you. And sometimes when you forgive a person, you're forgiven for yourself, which I totally understand. But I don't think that I could have been the one sitting there taking a picture with somebody who violated me and had me really double guessing who I was going through my manhood. Because I'm telling you guys, for those of you who are not familiar with Donald Savage, he has a few interviews out here speaking on this whole situation of the things that African Bambaataa did do to him. So yet again, like I'm going to say, okay. So, like I'm gonna say, for me, I'm really just trying to figure out what his psyche was. I definitely want to come back and open up my panel for us to have a discussion. And it definitely doesn't just have to stick on African Bambaataa. We can go a little farther. Zori, give me 1 minute, guys. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I don't like leaving dead air, but you already know. For those of you who come in the building, I appreciate you guys. For those of you who always tend to look back and watch my video replay, I appreciate that too. And like I said, please leave your comment in the comment box. I do read my comments. I will start definitely hearting the comments so you guys know that I've read the comments. But just give me your input on how you feel if that was to take place with you, with somebody actually violating you as a child, and in your adulthood now you're able to come to almost like a reconciliation. I mean, would you be able to stand there and take a picture with a person, like I said, that caused so much trauma in your life, into even you trying to recognize who you are again as a person, even dealing from your mental, emotional, and your sexuality? Like, would you be able to stand next to that person and take a picture and be okay? And if you are, what does that look like for you? When and why are you even able to do that? Because sometimes we may not understand it, and for me, I'm just trying to get an understanding. And like I said, I will be coming back to open up my panel to actually have a broader discussion. I hope I bring people out to actually hit the panel and actually put their input in on this particular situation. And on top of it, like I said, it's not only like it's African Bambaataa, it's been many of people that have been through rape, child molestation, and etc. You understand what I'm saying? So we could just dive in deep into the psyche of um, people that, like I said, have been emotionally and physically damaged and mentally damaged, and where their mindset is when it comes down to having forgiveness for the person who caused all that trauma in their lives from a child up until adulthood, right? So I definitely just want to tap in on that. So look forward, guys. Look forward to me coming back and definitely opening up my panel. I'm actually going to start posting stuff on my community wall. So therefore, if you guys happen to go and scroll up my community wall, you'll be able to see when I'm planning to do my panels and go live. Also, I got a few other things up my sleeve, but I definitely just want to take my time, and I'm gradually working myself back in to this space of content creating and bringing you guys hot topics. You know what I mean? So you guys already know, this is your girl Word. This is the Honesty Podcast. Please subscribe, hit the up like button, notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that the Honesty Podcast is here, where you could come and talk and feel free to just voice. Here you go. And feel free to voice your opinion on whatever topics we are discussing. With that being said, guys, I gotta head out to work. And so I will be back with another video. So just stay tuned. This is the Honesty Podcast. Yet again, y'all have a blessed night. To all of you, happy Sunday for those of you who are at home relaxing, getting ready for Monday. And like I said, I will be back with another video. Peace.